This is T. Chase recording this video on June 27, 2013. This video is on prophecies that could relate to zombie invasion. Zombies have been much in the movies in recent years. For example, recently the movie World War Z, where the zombies try to take over the world. Spread by some virus, turning people into zombies, and then these zombies spread and almost take over the world. And there has been a lot of other movies on zombies recently. So, are there any prophecies of the future that could make sense, that could possibly indicate there could be a zombie invasion in the future? On my website, Revelation13.net, I talk a lot about prophecies of the future, in particularly Bible prophecy and prophecies of the French prophet Nostradamus. Now, I looked up to see if there's possibility of prophecies related to zombies. One thing I will say, and some of these zombie movies, such as World War Z, you got people turning into zombies in seconds. That's very unlikely. I think if there was some virus turning people into zombies, it would probably take at least a day or a couple of days, or more likely a few days, to become zombified. Now, that could happen where there has been diseases such as SARS and MERS and the 1918 flu and rabies. Particularly, I think of the 1918 flu because it was known to cause brain damage. So it would be possible for influenza to mutate into some strain that could fry the brain and turn people into zombies. But that isn't going to happen in seconds. That's going to be probably a couple of days before people are so brain dead they become zombies. But I think it is possible for such a virus plague, particularly maybe the flu, to mutate into a brain-destroying version of the virus. Now, in prophecies, in the book of Revelation, King James Version, here's some prophecies that might sort of relate to zombies, zombie invasion, zombie plague on earth. Revelation 6:8, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. Could that be zombie invasion, or just some disease plague? Then you've got Revelation 9:6, and in those days shall men seek death, and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. What does it mean? Maybe they're zombies then, or something, walking dead. And then Revelation 18:2, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and cage of every unclean and hateful bird. In Revelation 18:8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine. Could that be disease plague, or could it be zombies? Whatever. Hard to say, but seem to be these Book of Revelation prophecies seem to be talking about a future time. But most interesting is a prophecy of Nostradamus, French prophet Nostradamus from the 1500s. Nostradamus wrote a book of prophecies in the 1500s, although they're very hard to interpret. But this one is of interest related to zombies. Nostradamus, Century 10, number 74. The year of the great number 7, it appears during the games of slaughter, not far from the new millennium, when the dead come out of their graves where they are buried. Now, looking at this, the year of the great number 7, Could that be talking about the world being at 7 billion population? There are 7 billion people in the world now. Perhaps that's what it means. It appears during the games of slaughter, not far from the new millennium. Of course, we're not only a few years into the new millennium now. And when the dead come out of their graves where they are buried, could that be about zombies? So this one definitely seems to be, could possibly be about zombie invasion or dead waking up, turning into zombies, something like that. Certainly this Nostradamus prophecy is of interest. So you can read more on my on prophecies on my website, or you can listen to my other videos on these subjects. But in the biblical prophecy and Nostradamus prophecies, these are the ones that seem to come closest to being about zombies or about some disease plague in the future. Thank you.